So are you a maker or are you an academic? What do you consider yourself?
Really? A fraud? I have been perpetuating a fraud on an unsuspecting public for 30 years. I have an engineering mind, but also I like doing creative things. So I'm a little of both. But I never really consider myself an academic. I'm just not. I mean, I've got a master's that I got from here, and quite honestly, I came here to get my master's degree and I haven't left yet. So one day, I'll get a real job. I saw an email. It just showed up. I forgot how I got it, but there was an email that said, if you're interested, we have an NSF-funded grant, and come up for a week and learn how to use guitars to engage students in STEM. As a drummer, I didn't care about the guitar, but I thought trying to interest students in STEM was like a worthy thing to do. And I came back here with a guitar. When I came back, I dropped it into class. And as I came back into the room, the students already had it all open and were going, when are we going to build these here? So before I started doing the electric guitars and the acoustics, before the rock and roll, I worked with a team of doctors and another engineer here, Dr. Paul Sims, and Dr. Marty Olson came over with a box, cardboard box with a pair in it, held it up with a bunch of rubber bands, and said that he wanted to make a high-fidelity surgical simulator for teaching OBGYN surgery. So we started. I think we started in 2003. He first said something, and I had no idea what to do. So the first year, it's just trying to get your head wrapped around what we're trying to do. And that's kind of where the engineering came in, is that how are we going to do this modular? We just started, we had a 3D printer, one that we got, and started working with the 3D printers and with making molds, and then with the molds we could make parts. And so we have a licensed patent. Gomard Scientific is actually using our technologies, and ETSU receives royalty payments for our little bit of the surgical simulator that they use in their product. One of the things I've learned a long time ago is to keep students engaged, is that you let students have the freedom to kind of figure out what project they want to work on. And then when students pick a project, they kind of own it. And then learning through that assignment, but because they're vested in the idea of what they're working with, then they're engaged. And the student engagement, I think, is what kind of drives me. Seeing students with that level of engagement who want to learn, and they're excited about doing something and learning from that experience. Yeah, that makes it easy to wake up in the morning and drive into work.